we're talking about the viral underclass, but the viral underclass are those people who are just not connected to care because they don't know where to get the care, or they might be like me, like back in the early 2000s, and just be complete denial about getting tested and going in for it,
Absolutely.
stuff like
Yeah.
that. So we can't, and they want to take away our funding. We can't negate the possibility that we're all at risk of losing this because of what's happening in the federal government right now. There's a lot of stuff. I don't want to be Debbie Downer about it, but we can't be saying that, oh, these people are using drugs, they need to be locked up. But we can't just be criminalizing things, because this virus is a systemic result of systemic racism, of systemic homophobia, systemic transmisia, which is transphobia, for those who don't know what transmisia is, where they are going after all of us who are openly gay or openly HIV positive. They don't care who we are. They just see a bunch of numbers that we cost them a lot of money for insurance, or we cost them this and cost them that. But you know something, the president's known to have extramarital affairs where he's paying these high-dollar call girls over $10,000 just for one date. So, I mean, even the president himself could potentially have HIV for doing what he's been doing. But they don't talk about things like that. And we would never know if he did, because he wouldn't tell us if he did or if he didn't. And they're not going after people like that. They're going after Black and brown people, Black, Indigenous people of color. Right now, they're starting to lock up Latinos. They could be, because they're demonizing Latinos migrating to this country. So therefore, they're going to demonize the Latinos who have been living in this country long before any white settler stepped foot into this country. So we have to think about this type of stuff, and it's just the way life is. And I honestly don't know how to fight all this stuff, because I honestly don't know how to fight something that's been here since before we were even born.
Well, I think that your voice and you speaking up is a start.
Right.
You've educated me about a couple of things just in this conversation here, and I've talked to you several times. And, so I think that, educating our community is definitely a step in the right direction. We've learned that from SERO as well. That educating the community is a part of our advocacy in HINAC. HIV is not a crime, advocacy and ending the HIV epidemic. So I think off to a great start.
And we also have to, don't forget Elizabeth Taylor, because she did
Absolutely.
create the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation, and I am a Council of Justice leader with the foundation. And all I really know about her is that she was an actor, and she went through some tough times, and she knew gay people, because a lot of gay celebrities back in the 80s started to die of AIDS related complications. And I can name Mr. Brady from the Brady Bunch,
Okay.
or we can name Rock Hudson,
Yes.
and things like that.